I've got some bad news for everyone here. There's this controversial political movement that's been gaining steam recently, and unfortunately, one of my favorite streamers might be a core member of that movement, bruh. I'm talking, of course, about the CLM movement, which is short for Caucus Life Matter Movement, bruh. This is probably gonna be the creepiest and saddest topic I ever cover on my channel, especially since it involves my favorite streamer from Quebec, Eugenia Cooney's brother. I mean, bruh, you know shit is sad when you break up with your ex, try to move on from her and then get with a new girl who just so happens to be bi, and then a new girl kisses 50 girls in front of you at a party.
You can kiss her. Felix? Alright.
While you're sipping on grape juice for some reason. Like, bruh, you know you fucked up when your own audience starts calling you the cockler. But the worst part is that while my man's XQC was sipping on that grape juice and staring at his bi new girlfriend, French kissing 50 other girls, people in his chat started spamming CLM. Next to a goofy ass picture of XQC where he looks like he's dressed up to go to church. Now the reason why I specified multiple times that she's bi is because there's some dumbasses in the comments who kept typing stupid crap like, oh, she's just kissing girls, it doesn't count, she's not cheating, she's still loyal. Motherfucker! You can clearly see from that clip, biting her lips and shit. Yeah, little bro, that's cheating. But then for some retarded reason, the cockler, he thought he would negate her thought behavior by kissing his friend Adin.
Wait, come on. Alright, let's not make out, but hold on. Stop! Stop! Come here.
It's a little peg, it's fine.
Bro, kiss me on my forehead or cheek, not my lips.
It's so wet!
Now in general, let me just say this so we're on the same page. If you are straight and you're not bi, if you think kissing someone of the same gender negates anything, you're not negating shit. In fact, I think you're taking a double L. The first L is you sipping on a grape juice while your girlfriend was licking the tonsil stones of the other girl. And the second L was you thinking that you kissing Adin would negate anything. But if XQC is also bi, then I understand his logic. Yeah, he might be bi after all. But don't worry, boys. My man's XQC, also known by his new nickname, the cockler, he was tired of the roast. He was tired of sipping on grape juice. So according to the Parasocial Planet, apparently, XQC unfollowed her from Twitter. And we all know what that means. Yo, imagine being a journalist and keeping track of who's following and who's unfollowing whom on Twitter. Like, what the fuck? L website, bro. Like, fuck wrong with y'all. But you know what? If that parasocial weirdo website is right, and he indeed broke up with her, hey, all I'm gonna say is, I'm not gonna be crying a river.
I don't deserve it. I'm just British.
I'm sorry I'm British. Let's be honest, it's too bad I'm British. As a British person, yeah, but I'm British.
Bro, that girl says she's British one more time, bro? I'm gonna make that Long Beach Griffy British two-tap even bigger, bro. Yo, I'ma keep it a buck. If Adin Russ sets you up with a girl, you just know that girl's either gonna be for the streets, or she's got AIDS. Let's get to the actual creepy part of the video, guys, where it all began. Now let me start by saying this. No one in this situation is innocent. Not XQC's unhinged ex-girlfriend, a debit card, and unfortunately, not even my favorite streamer from my hometown, the cockler. Now here's some context for you people who have a life, who don't keep up with internet drama. Essentially, there's been an influx of breakups on Twitch among the top streamers of the platform. And to be honest, I don't know which breakup is worse. Adin Ross's girlfriend breaking up with him and then immediately starting an OnlyFans right after. Like, bruh. Personally, if I clap my girl's cheeks, and then the day after she decided to break up with me, and immediately start an OnlyFans, I'd start wondering if my mini carrot is that bad, bruh. But don't worry, guys. Nothing says I'm not insecure more than bringing 5 random girls on your stream.
Personally, I don't give a f. Ladies, what the f going on? Nice to meet you. What's your name? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't give a f.
And saying you've moved on and you don't care that she's doing an OnlyFans.
It's crazy. I'm I don't know, bro. What the bro?
He's definitely moved on, guys. Don't worry. But the breakup I'm more interested in is XQC's. Now this is very important. I want you to picture this. Imagine you're a multimillionaire and you have a girlfriend who's definitely not an unhinged, unstable, gaslighting gold digger. Now imagine this. Imagine you're finally buying your dream car, which just so happens to be a McLaren, $400,000 US car. And let's just imagine that you and your girlfriend, suddenly it doesn't work out. You know, you're trying to break up with her. You move on from her, you know, like a normal human being, right? But for some weird reason, your ex-girlfriend gets to keep that McLaren, starts taking pictures of that car inside of it on our Snapchat and Instagram, of her inviting random guys inside your car, putting flowers on her passenger seat. Like, what?
Chat links me, they say Pepe Laugh, Instagram, Pepe Laugh, and then they start linking some link. Just I clicked on the link, okay? It's a photo of Sammy in my supercar with some flowers in it. Yeah. So it was pretty much intended that
That she was with a dude in your car.
yeah, but it was intended that she should.
First of all, why does your unstable gaslighting ex-girlfriend still has in her possession your 400,000 USD McLaren that she can't afford in her garage? Like, why is she inside of it? And why is she inviting random guys inside of it? Bro, this reminds me of that one anime where the protagonist is like, oh, frick, like he's beating his meat while his girlfriend's getting clapped by another guy. Like her taking pictures on her Instagram or Snapchat inside his McLaren and inviting random guys. Like, it's some creepy shit. This is the equivalent of you having a fully paid out $1 million house and then you start dating a random girl and then you break up with her, but for some reason, she gets to keep the house and you're the one getting kicked out. As I'm recording this, it's been a few weeks and there is still no sign of XQC getting his McLaren back from her. Like, what? Hey, yo, I've got a big update for everyone here. As I'm editing this, it would seem that XQC is finally on his GigaChat phase. A man's finally got his McLaren back from his unstable ass from his totally normal ex-girlfriend. Oh, by the way, I don't even know why XQC's on the driving seat, bruh. Motherfucker doesn't even have his driving license yet. Boy, get your ass home, man. Get back on the passenger seat. By the way, what's that stain on the passenger seat? Hell nah. Yo, you just know, if that stain smells like fish, then it might be Adapter's cookie. Now, in case you're wondering, why am I so mean? Why do I keep calling Adapter a gaslighting gold digger? Well, in case the McLaren incident wasn't enough, here's the juicier part. When XQC and Adept broke up, she went on several tantrums saying shit like, oh, I'm trying to move on from you, like, stop giving me attention. Like, she wants privacy. She wants XQC to stop bringing her up on his stream. It's not fair.
Falsify things. It is not fair. That's why you should have kept everything private, because it's not fair.
I made things
That's why
clear.
everything should have kept private.
I made things clear.
Yes, we are not in an official committed relationship. I am talking to other people. I have other people. He's doing whatever. I don't know what he's doing. Whatever it is that he's doing. I don't even know anymore. Why does this shit keep having to play out on stream? I just simply don't get it.
Like, bruh, nothing says you want to move on from someone more than you literally having a 2-hour stream where you keep talking about XQC for 2 hours straight. No, better yet, nothing says you want to move on from someone more than you literally having his McLaren in your garage. I just don't understand, bro. Am I the only one who, whenever I break up with a girl, I just tell them, you have a good life, I wish the best for you, and then I never talk to them again? Am I the only one who does that? Honestly, I'm not even surprised that they broke up. Like, you know a relationship is fucked when you almost break up because of an argument in GTA RP.
In character, I was molding, and then out of character,
Don't go there with all of that.
Okay, but
Do you want to end so that we can have the talk that you asked me for or not?
okay. Can I say something before?
That is the question.
And why is this character running like he has an extra chromosome? By the way, yes. XQC's relationship with Adapter is one of those high school relationships where they would take breaks, go back together, take breaks, and then go back together, like...
Long relationships gonna go like that. I think we probably broke up like 16 times. Okay, it is what it is. I mean...
Now remember the annoying British blonde girl who kissed 50 other girls in front of XQC while he was sipping on that grape juice? Well, it turns out that Adept, his ex-girlfriend, might have had something to do with that second breakup. That's right, another big instance of Adept gaslighting XQC was when she suspected him of talking to that blonde girl and cheating with her while they were still in a relationship. That doesn't sound like gaslighting because you're jealous of XQC trying to move on and trying to date other people. I don't know what does. I don't know about you, but my favorite way to move on from my ex is to let her live rent-free in my head and to be jealous of them trying to move on and finding a new partner. She invites herself to his house and tells him to give his phone to her so she could read the DMs and all of the private conversations between XQC and his new girlfriend.
I thought it was a reasonable question. If I had cheated, I didn't. So I give her the phone, and I was like, you know what, I have nothing to hide.
By the way, to make matters worse, this is not the first time that she invited herself inside XQC's house without his consent. Now this is pretty disturbing and pretty fucking creepy, so essentially this is taken, supposedly, a few months after they've broken up. So XQC was just, chilling, doing an Overwatch stream, like being alone in his house, just cooling it, right? But then, his ex goes inside his house at 3 a.m., by the way, and then kisses XQC on the neck without his consent.
Your next jump.
Now this is in the face of someone who's disturbed, creeped out, and this is her explanation for why she kissed XQC without his consent.
Why kiss? Because he's been trying to win me back for a while already. Okay? This level of comfort is already established.
This definitely looks like someone who's comfortable around you. Her excuse for showing up at 3 a.m. was that she needed to go to the bathroom. She needed to go take a shit after eating those 5 Big Macs from McDonald's.
Okay, and her friend had to use the bathroom.
Lucky shot.
Okay, and they were literally like 2 minutes out.
Yeah, this is definitely normal behavior from people who have broken up to show up at 3 a.m. just to take a shit at their ex's house. But going back to the second time where she goes inside his house uninvited to check on his phone, well, XQC's girlfriend, after showing up uninvited, gets on his phone and reads the entire DMs between XQC and
Yeah, but I'm British.
the annoying ass girl. Now if you think that this is creepy and disturbing behavior, this is not even the worst part. After reading the entire DM conversation between him and a blonde British girl, she decides to call the girl on his phone and then spew some shit right before blocking her.
I am talking to other people. I have other people. He's doing whatever. I don't know what he's doing. Whatever it is that he's doing. I don't even know anymore.
I find it funny how she talks like she's moved on from XQC. She's like, oh, I don't know what he's up to, like, I don't pay attention to him. But somehow, she always shows up and makes sure XQC doesn't date any other girls. Now remember when I said that even XQC is not completely innocent and not a victim in this situation? Like, how do you let an intruder go inside your house, not once but twice in a row and uninvited? Like at some point, I feel like you need to get a grip. How do you let someone walk all over you, take pictures inside your McLaren without your consent, kiss your neck without your consent, like a creep? Like, bro, XQC, if you're watching this, you need to be what's called, where we're from, a gereur, bro. Like, you need to, like, completely move on from that motherfucker and clean slate, no cockler shit, move on, bro. Like, please. Also, let me specify this, and I think we can all agree here. I personally think that the worst kind of content that a creator can make is content that revolves their relationship. Like, they try to, integrate a girl or some shit. Like, they try to force content with their girlfriend. Like, bro, no one cares. Like, don't force content with your girlfriend. Don't make her a content machine. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna end up with that British girl who keeps saying, I'm British.
As a British person,
Shut the fuck up. Fortunately, or sadly, if you're Adept, unlike XQC, his audience wasn't legally blind to our actions. As I'm recording this, if you search on Twitter XQC's ex-girlfriend's name, this is what shows up! XQC's audience needs to calm down, bro. Like, nah, like, cyberbullying, bro? That's kinda weird. Like, this is not 2016 anymore where you'd have someone like Leafy call XQC a speech impediment little fuck.
Why does your hair look like a hat? I don't know. Why does your dick look
You win. Excuse.
Come on, bro. This is 2022, like, it's time to be nice. Besides, why well? Like, that's such a weak fat joke. Like, if you're gonna say a fat joke, you should say something like, Bruh, like, you look like you'd steal Nico Avocado's viewers if you started a mukbang channel. Money, money, money.